All right, let's rapid fire this intro because I haven't gotten any sleep yet. Timestamps are below. You could technically skip this part of the video if you want to just get straight to it. I recorded this during my live stream, but it was for the purpose of making this video. I like to do it when I go live because I have viewers that are there watching that will ask questions that you guys will likely have as well. And it just makes for an overall better video. If you're not already, follow me on Twitch because I'm going to be doing more first looks of ships throughout Invictus. And also I'm going to be doing some unboxings of some products from different manufacturers back there. And if you miss live streams, don't worry, just subscribe here on YouTube. Because this video is very visual and it's me showing you a bunch of things, unfortunately, I'm not able to cut out the ums and stuff that come along with me recording it live off the cuff. So apologize for that. I know some of you guys don't like that. I cut it as much as I could. While watching, you'll notice that the mini map is in the corner and I'm not noticing it because it's bugged and it's kind of intermittently on and working, or it's not. And I thought that it was broken. Fun fact, if you want to work around the bug, just cycle through your camera views and it'll come back. I found that out later on in the video. But it's gonna be kind of frustrating because I'm like lost and literally there's a mini map up there that helps only like half. It's still not, doesn't mean that you're not going to get lost. You can still get lost with the mini map. I am going to show you a lot of the Idris in this video. However, if I showed you every last single detail, I'd probably still be recording the video right now. There are some parts where I don't go through and look at each individual pixel. There's not really anything I can do about that. Because of that urgency, I didn't turn on mouse smoothing, so my mouse kind of moves quickly. Most of you guys probably don't care about that, but there are a couple people who I know dislike when my mouse sensitivity is too high. I actually did turn it down, but it still is moving pretty fast. I'm back from like a 4-month-long break, so I won't be covering Invictus like I normally do, walking through the showroom floor, because I don't feel comfortable recommending ships or talking about them if I'm a little bit rusty on what the current information is with the game. Instead, I'm going to be doing more first looks like this of the newer ships. And also, I want to do a make it fit of the Idris. I'll probably record that this weekend. And we're going to, shove some ships in there. See what kind of ships we can fit inside the ships and shit. Last thing, there's a monthly giveaway. If you want to participate, links down below. All right, well, all that out of the way, good night. I probably won't reply to comments right away. Maybe after I go take a nap. But let's get into it. I'm going to give you a tour of the Idris capital ship, and we're starting right now. Let's get started with our tour here. So we are here at the bow of the ship, and if we could look through the bulkheads and everything here, we would see the bridge. So, and then this is the bow, the front entrance here. And the way we're going to do the tour is we're going to start out on this level, take a look at some, like there's a little sub level below this, and then we're gonna work our way up and hit everything on our way up to the bridge that way. By the way, I have Buzzkiller here. We're in the Arena Commander. You could fly this in the PU, I believe, but we're in Arena Commander for obvious reasons, and it's his ship, so I'm gonna be asking him like a ton of questions. It looks like we have a cargo grids all throughout the hangar, heading all the way back. And then when we get to the back here, there are elevators that will take you to the other main cargo bays. And I believe there's 3. Is that correct? 3 total cargo bays?
There's 3 areas where cargo can be stored. You've got the 2 cargo bays upstairs and then the cargo nooks in the hangar.
Okay. Oh. Okay, so it's up there and then these, and then that's it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yep. So those go up to two different cargo rooms.
These 2 elevators go up to the rear cargo area only. There's a smaller cargo area towards the bow of the ship that has no direct access from the hangar. You'd have to carry boxes all the way up there. So yeah, not super useful.
Yeah, so let's go to, can you lead us now to like the sub deck?
Sure.
I guess we're gonna call this deck 1.
Okay.
And we basically step out into this hallway here.
Yep.
And to get to that sub deck, we're gonna come down this ladder. I know I usually do these with me reacting, but I didn't want to waste your time by like stumbling through the ship. So we've already gone through it, and it's got some pretty cool stuff. This is a lower turret, man turret, and you have one on this side. In this room, we're currently smack dab in the middle of the ship. This room is what I would call the MPUV room. And the best way to describe what this is it would be like where the runabout would go, where, you know, you have an MPUV in here, you load people up, take them planet side, and bring people back. So it's like moving people back and forth, which is pretty dope. Go ahead and open it up for us. This is pretty cool. I did not expect this floor to open up when I first walked in here. All right, you can close it. All right. So we're good there. And then this, aha, yeah. So then this will head us into the gravity room. Right?
Correct.
We get to get that cool reveal. Let's go. Whoa, I just now noticed the gravity effect that this thing, this like force field thing around it. Every time I walk in here, we find out something new. Look, I'm gonna stand right here. So look at this. So when I first looked at this, it was like, oh man, you can't see your reflection in it, right? But then watch this shit. Go ahead and walk around. What is that? I can see him sometimes. It's like I can see like kind of a shadow of his reflection, but it's not a shadow because it does have some detail. It's colored. I can see that there's a gun on his back. It's so weird. I don't know if it's a bug or, yeah, I don't know. Can you see me at all?
If I stand behind you here, I can actually see the lights on your suit. I can make out your head and your weapon. Yeah. Really odd. But cool room though. Cool room. I don't know if I like this. It's a little bit disorienting. I can't stay in here long. Definitely don't lock me in. Is there a way to get out if this was closed? There's a button right here.
Okay, cool. So you can get out if you get closed in here. All right, I'm gonna mute the alerts. Let's go ahead and continue now. So yeah, that's the gravity room. Did I miss anything?
Nope, that's it for this deck.
Okay. Always feel free to add if I miss something. He's much more versed in the ship obviously than I am. He owns it. All right, so now we've got the other mirrored turret. It's a bottom manned. Do you know what the sizes of the weapons are?
Size 5 on all turrets currently equipped, and the front nose turret can be swapped out for a size 7, dual size 7.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So then what should we look at next? Then next is go upstairs, right?
Yep.
Okay.
This is like a half deck up, if you want to call this 1.5.
Yeah. All right. So this room almost kind of looks like some sort of cartography type deal, separate from what's on the bridge. But the only function these rooms have right now is being able to open up the hangar doors. Each one of these 3 terminals has a button that you can use to open up the hangar doors. This is pretty cool.
Front or rear separately, yep. There's
Yep.
a button for front, there's a button for rear.
Okay. All right, and then we're gonna go back down and head over to the room that's on the opposite mirror side. These open up automatically, or do I gotta, oh. I wonder if we should open all exterior just to save time.
I'd have to head all the way up to the bridge and do it.
Yeah. Go ahead and do that. Yeah. Okay, so
I don't know
then
if it's gonna open everything though. We'll see.
okay, this room on the other side here. What was on the other side? On that side though here. Oh,
The other
the
side
same
is
room.
the control room.
No. Down here in the room that I'm in with the engineering.
Yeah, that's the same on both sides.
Okay, that's what's confusing me. So yeah, this room is the same on the other side, and there's a couple cool things here. Now these are not functional, however, this one to me looks like it's actually closer to like a working thing, and it looks like you'll be able to assign roles to people. And my anticipation is that they will allow, like, it'll change what notifications a player gets, so that you're not being notified of every little thing that goes on the ship. You'll be notified on a need-to-know basis, basically. I think this looks like it's something that might actually work within the next couple years. Although this project board, no, I don't think that. I think we're pretty far away from this. They could all be placeholder for a good while though, but I think that this one is definitely pretty cool. But you can call for ATC in those terminals. See, we got a CIG employee here. These like lockers don't open up. And then if we head upstairs, this next room is like what we'd have like a pilot ready area. So pilots can sit here, chill. They can work out on the dumbest treadmills ever. And we have... Can you also turn lights on? Are you still on the flight deck? Or the bridge?
As far as I know, the lights are on.
Okay, just making sure. People will say that in the comments, like, you turn the lights on. We did. So yeah, we've got yoga mats. We have the dumbest treadmills. I was saying earlier that the future would have us have a VR headset on, running on some sort of a treadmill-like thing. This will never be a thing. I don't know. So I don't like this room, honestly. They could have done something like way better.
You also have to remember the ship's been kind of in development since, what, 20...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
2018. So a lot of this is very, very old. So some of the textures aren't up to snuff for what you'd expect for a ship that was released today.
Yeah. And the lighting in there isn't good. All right, so now we are coming up to this floor. Now, this is where I start to get lost, so you might start taking lead. These are those like VR pods from back in the day. I think you can find these like on the Microtech showroom floor. They used to be in hangars like so long ago that it predates like my playing Star Citizen days. I think I had pledged, but I wasn't an actual player really at that point. But this is pretty cool. You'll be able to hop in these things and maybe, I don't know, load into Arena Commander or whatever else they'll creep up to. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. And then on the other side of this, there's an opposite room of that. But how do you think we should proceed now?
It's up to you, but I'd say maybe just we can head clockwise around this corridor if you want.
Okay.
I believe if we head to the right, I'm not sure, but I think we may be heading forward.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, cool. And we were at the rear? Yeah, pretty much.
Kind of central rear, yeah.
Okay, so at this point, I want to show off that we have these catwalks. There's two of them. There's one here, and then there's one on the other side as well that kind of overlooks the cargo bay. And that's another way you can get onto the other half of the ship.
Now that I see it, we're actually heading aft. So as we continue down this corridor this way, we're heading aft along the port side of the ship.
Okay.
So it's easy to get turned around in here.
All right, and we're gonna go this
forward. Yep.
Okay.
That door heads up to the next floor and the bridge. So let's continue on this floor.
Okay. All right, so this is one of two cargo rooms like this, or is this the only one?
This is one of
this
two.
The only one.
This is the rear cargo room.
Right.
This one actually has the cargo elevators that come from the hangar.
Right. So these elevators. Did I show that off? This run through. These you can get on these from the hangar. And there's the other one there. Okay, so I get it. So right now I'm standing in the middle of the ship. All right, trying my hardest to not get turned around here.
Yep.
All right.
So heading left. We are now again heading aft on the port side.
All right, I'm gonna stick to the outside first. So this room just looks like your engineering room. So you'll be able to change fuses, batteries, all that type of stuff.
Correct.
Components.
This room.
Well, I
Has
guess
a fuse box in there.
the components on this ship would be,
Fixed. Yeah.
yeah, fixed. Okay, we're not gonna go in the inside. We're gonna keep going around. Escape pods. Yes, we got a room here with escape pods. The way that this works is you get in, you escape pod out, and then you would need to be rescued by an MPUV. It would scoop you up and then move you through. Now I done fucked up.
So this is kind of the subdeck to the bridge. We're on one of the wings of the ship. This is the brig. So
Okay.
that room you're in is the brig control room, and then forward through here is the brig.
Okay, and you said that we can open and we can, well, it looks like they're open already. Okay, because you opened all. So I just closed one of the doors. You can open and close them from here. You don't even need to sit down. Is that the only controls we have in this room?
Yeah, well, we can sit in the chair and you press the chair and it swivels around. And yeah, there's no cameras or anything like on the Polaris.
Okay, but that should definitely be coming soon because that we already have the technology in the game. Okay, cool.
Again,
All right.
this is an older ship, so I don't.
Yeah.
We'll see if it gets retrofitted eventually.
All right. So yeah, these are the brig pods. What's on the opposite side of the ship than this?
The armory and range.
Okay. Dope. All right. You gotta
hit
tell.
the engine room real quick since we're in the.
Yeah. Is the engine room in the
area.
inside, or are we still walking around the outside?
Well, it's kind of in the inside, but
I keep forgetting
we
that
have
the
to
effing
come around
minimap is
several
there.
times.
Okay.
So the pilot ready room. This is where we came in from, and we headed right.
So we had made a full circle.
Not quite. We kind of got sidetracked a little with that wing section.
Okay. Oh, okay. I got you.
So again, here's your cargo bay.
And this is the one we already went through because it's closed now. Okay.
This elevator goes up to the bridge. That's one of the ways to access the bridge.
Okay.
And here's your engine room.
Okay. Oh, look at that, boys. Dude, I'm never gonna not think about the scene from Star Trek with T'Pol and Trip. Like any decom room. Oh, look, it did the thing.
I think it may trigger whenever you enter the room.
For the first time, at least, probably. Let's go, boys. Let's go. But it only does one.
As far as I know, yeah.
Engineering terminal coming soon. Okay. All right, yeah, so that's the engine room. I'd call that the reactor room.
That'd be
Right.
your power plant, basically. It's one of the components that you can't change.
Okay. Did
So
we
that's
already
the
go down
wing
that
that-
hallway?
That's the wing that goes down to the brig.
Okay.
So if we want to keep going, this is
Okay.
all new territory.
Okay, cool. So this is in the inside of the ship, isn't it? The outside of the ship is this way?
You're facing inboard. That's inboard. Now
Oh,
you're
this
facing
is
outboard.
outside? Okay. But yeah, so you have where you can put, EVA suits, whatever you want. What do you call it? I'm spacing right now,
Yes.
but you guys know what I mean.
Emergency suit lockers.
Yep,
Or
suit lockers, that's right.
use Oxygen.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Some engineering access to some components. All right, so now we've must have reached.
This is the aft section of the hull. So this is the very far aft of the ship.
Okay.
So that turret is the aft bottom turret. So you
Right.
get in that turret and it flips you upside down, and you have 2 size 5 weapons on that turret.
Okay. All right. So yeah, let's keep going around. Now we're gonna start heading back the other side. More components.
Did you not want to hit the briefing room here?
Yeah. We'll do it once I do the inside, and then
Okay.
we have another mirrored room from the other one. Now, okay. We're gonna go this way. This way, we're gonna access the armory and the range.
Correct.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go. This is cool. Yeah, you like clipped right through that. Nice. All these are functional. Not that you have enough friends to actually fill these up.
What if that's not enough? You have more here.
Yeah. Wow. So, what would you say this is for? Like a really heavy suit?
Just
Or
more suit lockers, or
well, these on the outside. But what about this?
I have no idea.
Authorized personnel only. All right. Okay, and then so we already looked at that. Now, wait a minute. Which way did we come in from? I don't remember.
The other side,
Okay, so you're headed towards what we haven't seen. All right.
unless you want to go back and hit the briefing room.
I want to
This takes
get
us back out in the hallway.
back out to the hallway, and then which way have we not gone yet?
We have not gone. We missed a section that way, and we have not gone this way.
What section did we miss?
I don't know if there's any rooms along the section, but yeah, okay, here's... Nope, that's the cargo access again.
Okay.
So that's this side. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we can just head forward. That's fine.
Okay. And I'm moving faster through all this because it's just a mirror image of the other side. Okay, have we come full circle yet?
We have come half circle, I believe, because that's going down into the control room. We came up through the... Did we come up through the control room or through the gym? I don't recall. I think we've made a half circle.
No
Yeah,
way.
we made a half circle.
Fuck. Okay. Captain's court. Okay. Jesus, chat.
Docking collar.
Okay, where is this located?
So we are...
Oh, I keep forgetting to look at the map.
I believe we're on the... Oh, I get turned around so much. I don't know if we're facing forward. I think we're heading
No,
forward.
we're the face.
So that would
Oh, you must not
be
have a mini map.
starboard side. Mine's zoomed in really far, so I can't really tell.
Okay, mine
Here,
zoomed
I'll
out
go down
pretty
here.
good. Okay, so I'm sorry. Yeah, I know people are in the
Yep.
comments. Read it. It keeps disappearing and coming back. So.
Yep. Where did you go?
And this is the car. Okay. This way. Wait, no, come back.
Okay. Another suit room.
So now this says cargo bay. Okay, this is the other cargo bay that you were talking about.
This is the small cargo bay that has no direct access to the hangar. I don't know if this maintenance access will do anything in the future, but it doesn't open currently. If you want to store any cargo in here, you're gonna have to carry it in here manually, I believe. There's no direct access to the hangar. You'll have to carry the boxes through the hallways.
What would be the purpose of that? Storing ammo and stuff?
Maybe ship consumables, repair parts,
Okay.
fuses, I don't know. There's a maintenance access hatch here that doesn't open. I don't know what it's for.
Okay.
Maybe that'll go somewhere in the future.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so I get it now. So now we're at the bow pretty much, and yeah, we got
Yes.
med bay. Again, we're gonna go through everything in the inside here in a second. All right. So now this is a turret access. Turret access this way. We have escape pods. How would you get picked up in these? Just like
I'm not sure how it's supposed to work. They're just smaller escape pods, more like
Okay.
you find on stuff like the Starfarer or
Yeah.
little coffin style.
okay, cool. And then this would be, let's see, it looks like it goes down. So this is the bow. What?
This is the top bow turret.
Oh.
This is the big daddy. Right now, it currently has 2 size 5 weapons, but it can be upgraded to have 2 size 7s.
Okay, dope. All right, nice. Okay, yeah, so that's the bow. So now we still haven't made it back 360, but
We are now heading aft along the left side, port side of the ship.
so how many of these rooms do we have? Is it 4?
Probably, it's either 2 or 4.
It's got to be 4. And then this is the port side docking collar.
Port side.
I don't think I went into this one. I think I was in the other one before, but this is another one of those. The other catwalk, there's 2 total. That's the only thing I want to cover from the inside there. So then I just don't remember where we came up. We must have come up here. Yes, we came up here.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
ready room. Yes.
So the first interior room from the bow going backwards on this deck is the med bay, correct?
Yes. So we're in the front of the ship. You have access to the med bay from both sides.
Right. Yeah, because at this point the ship is narrow at the front enough that you can. Yeah. So it looks like these are tier 2 med beds, 4 of them, and then the one back here is a tier 3 med bed. So this is where you'll heal the major injuries. At some point, this will be the only place where you can respawn. But I think right now you can respawn in any of these, if my understanding is correct.
Correct.
All right. So let's go back out and start moving our way towards the aft. So this is the cargo bay. We already saw that.
Small one. Yep.
Yep. We have the catwalk. Captain's quarters. We again, reminder, we do have the lights on the ship. We get that comment all the time. Okay, okay. All right, so let's see. The door here will tell me that's the captain's quarters. Okay, so this is the
XO's quarters. So you have the captain.
Oh, that's all the XO gets?
Yeah, the XO.
Riker just gets this?
Standards. Yep. Tiny room and a toilet, shower.
Okay. Okay, I mean, okay, this isn't that bad. This ain't that bad. Okay. Poor Riker. I mean, how's Deanna Troi gonna fit in? Okay, anyway. Yeah, this is the captain's quarters, but you can't do anything from this seat, right?
Nope, just sit and spin.
All right.
I should have said that.
All right.
It's true, though.
Let's keep going. All right, so I think we came in through this way, so we gotta go this way, right?
Oh, there's interior access here to the showers if you want to go that way, or we can go back out the hallway.
No, let's not do that. Let's show them that from the mess.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna get to the showers there, but most likely when you come into the mess, this is where you're gonna access all of the crew quarters. So this first room here, and it's gonna be kind of weird, is the mess. So you can prepare food, people can eat here. And then if you go into this room, you have your shower. This is the shower room. So you have multiple sinks. You have a lot of showers. The mirrors don't currently work. I've already forgotten what. Okay. So that would take us back to the captain's quarters where we were.
Yes.
That's kind of odd that there would even be a door there for that, but it's fine. And then if we head across to this side, then we have where the bunks are. The barracks, I guess is what you call that. And then again, if you walk back again, we have your shower and shave. Nope, just kidding. Which that's fine.
You could shave here.
Yeah, I think I'd rather shave. I don't want to shave while some guys fucking hitting the commode up there.
Obviously,
Okay.
never been in the military.
No. Or prison. Okay, wait a minute. Now I'm been this. Oh, we are right. So this is a area. This is actually was very unexpected for me. This is the co-pilot and pilot, not captain, right? The co-pilot and pilot's rooms. Are these mirrored? Are they identical?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this is crazy. So pilot 1, pilot 2. So pilot, co-pilot, and we saw the captains already. Wow. And sorry I'm not spending too much time on every little detail here, guys. I don't want this to be a 3-hour video. Do these lockers work? Okay, no they don't. That's fine. But the beds do seem to work. All right, so I guess let's go back out to the mess. I think we came in through this door. Let's walk around. I think we might be... Oh, there might be one more room back here. No? Cargo. We already did cargo.
There's the briefing room. And the very
yes.
rear.
Okay, so this is the elevator that will take you to the bridge. All right. Does that also go one level lower?
No, it's just up to the bridge, and then there's a weird, looks like a docking collar on the aft of the bridge section.
Okay.
But it doesn't open. This is the
And we've already been in the engine room. Okay. Okay, yeah, that is weird. I don't know how we wound up doing that. I was specifically trying not to go on the inside yet. Okay, these are the wings, and we've already done those. So the last room is the briefing room. In the briefing room, you just access from here at the aft of the ship. This is so cool, man. It should say you are here. Whoa, dude, I'm standing in it. Wait, did it start spinning when I got in it?
It's been spinning.
Oh.
Try to...
Dude. No, it stopped.
I wonder if this is real time. I wonder if this is a real time. Like, as the ship takes damage, does this update? I'm not sure. The front door is open.
Nice.
Maybe it does. Maybe it does mirror the status of the ship.
But the rotation thing was weird. I don't get why it rotated. I guess it was a coincidence. And this
it kind of wobbles back and forth.
This is the bottom turret manned.
Yes.
Aft. We've already shown that. Okay. All right. So now we got. Is the bridge the next level up?
There's
and then that's
a
it?
half level before that.
Okay.
But yes.
All right. Yeah, you're gonna have to lead me to
The
that.
elevator.
I haven't seen the long angular steps that are at a 45-degree angle from the rest of the ship yet.
We're getting there. So
Okay.
the bridge. So this is the main other entrance to the armory and the entrance to the bridge here.
So I'd call this deck 2, right? The deck below us is the cargo.
Right. We've been on deck 2. The whole main deck is deck 2, I guess.
And that's the
that's
armory.
That's the armory. And then this goes up to the next half deck, which is a turret deck. And there's one of these on either side of the bridge.
At the top.
Yes. So these are
Yes.
two, again, twin size 5 turrets, one in the front and one in the rear. So I believe we are now facing forward. Yep. And then there's one on the aft.
Okay, dope. Yep. So here's the. No wait. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm thrown. So, okay. Yeah.
So
yeah.
this
Yeah.
is the
So and yeah. One more time. I'm sorry. You probably just said it, but where does this one lead to?
That is the aft, the starboard aft top turret.
Okay. Okay. A lot of
This
top
is
turrets.
And over here is the starboard forward top.
Yeah, I get that. And then the best way to get from that one to this one is to go through the bridge. Is that what I'm seeing?
If you want to get to the port side, yeah, you have to go through the bridge. Or
Okay.
you can go down below, but it takes longer.
All right, and we're gonna go. This is the next route to go. We haven't missed anything on that level, right?
Nope.
Okay. And then just real quick, just to show and confirm, this other side should be a mirror version of what we just saw.
Yes.
So front port side, or no, this rear port side top turret. This is front. You can tell it's the front because it actually has a window. And basically, you almost probably can see the other turret over there, but you can't. Okay.
And you can
All right.
see both of those front turrets from the bridge as well.
Right. All right. Oh man, this is so cool, dude. Like I feel like this is like I'm boarding a plane.
It's the jumbo jet that has the multiple levels.
All right, so
DC 10, DC.
this is the elevator that we didn't take earlier.
Right. And
All
it's
right.
kind of weird because it has some kind of weird, if I call it. You can pass through the elevator into this docking collar like thing that doesn't actually have a function currently, but it looks like a docking collar on the rear of the bridge.
But yeah, you can see this from the back. It like lights up red, just like this, pretty much from the outside. It's almost kind of like an eyesore. Like it sticks out like a sore thumb. Okay, yeah, and then that elevator goes down. Yeah, that is a weird room, but I guess the crew could get picked up
I'm
there.
thinking, yeah, maybe crew escape pod, escape hatch.
Somebody in the comments will probably know. I don't. These types of first looks, I don't want to know everything about the ship. So I'm sorry if you guys are looking for every little detail, but this is just like a let everybody see what a lot of people can't see, show it off, you know. So we have seats here, and these are all remote turret seats. Now, where are these remote turrets located on the ship?
Kind of. There's two on the top, kind of towards the front sides, and there's two on the bottom near the main engines.
Okay, let me hop
And
in
these are
one.
Yeah, so these are the size 4, and they'll have Revenant Gatlings by default.
A few moments later.
Have I forgotten how to get into a seat, or is the
Gonna
game?
come in
There
from
we
the
go.
back right side. Here we go.
Okay, so we can manipulate power management.
Systems green.
Okay. And I don't see any buttons to actually get in the remote turret though.
You might
Oh,
have
there it
to
is.
use
Enter remote turret.
Okay.
Okay. And so each. Wow, is this really the best place that they could have put this turret? I guess it's just really
the one
used
in
to
the
just
rear
cover
is-
your rear.
Yeah, it's anti-fighter screen. Yeah, I guess it's covering a little blind spot. But
So you can't access every turret from here.
no.
So,
Each seat
okay.
is its own turret.
That's kind of odd. Also, bug workaround. My mini map did zoom out to be smaller, but I fixed it by cycling through my camera. Let me hop into whatever one of these would be on the front.
Yep.
Just to show that off for a second. Okay, now this looks like it has a better placement. Oh yeah, for sure. Wow, such a fisheye lens here. Wow, my mini map is so bugging out. Okay, all right, cool. You guys can imagine what it would look like on the other side. Like I said, I don't want to spend hours in this ship. 20 minutes past 8. All right, so that's the way we came up. Wish the doors would just stay open. And now we're here on the main part of the bridge, because I guess technically that
Yes.
would still be the bridge. And then, if I remember correctly, these two seats are not named anything, so we don't really know.
The two
Oh,
left rear seats, yeah, have no function. This one is named differently. It has a placeholder name, something about security.
yeah, interactor security seat.
I don't know for sure what it's for, but it might be possibly for controlling door locks, interior door locks eventually. I'm not sure.
Yeah. This would be the cartography deal. Recording is still going, 42 minutes strong. Let's go. And then, is this one labeled? No. Okay, so the left, okay. You said left rear, and I was like, it's just the left. No, because you got those two up there. So yeah, the middle, the left seats or terminals don't have like a name. Now this is the pilot seat, right?
Right.
And then this is the co-pilot seat.
Correct. And then this is a weapons operator seat, which has access to 2 remote cameras.
Right now?
Mhm.
Let me take a look at that. Okay.
I believe this seat would be for, like, if you have a missile operator, this would be a good seat for them because they can look around 360 and lock onto targets around the ship, above or below.
I only see power on and power off for this. I don't see another button.
You may have to use the binding, I'm not sure.
Oh, fuck, I don't have that bound. Did you get a hail from me?
Yes, I was wondering who that was. I declined it.
All right, so there we go. Yeah, so okay, All right, maybe I'll show that later. I don't have my joysticks connected. I'm not about to screw around with keybinds. But that's the bridge. I'm gonna hop in this seat. I did set a keybind so I could take a look at what the cameras look like here. Okay. I don't understand why this camera has to do this when it looks down. I feel like PTZ cameras don't have to do that. Or maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I just like zoomed out. Wow, okay.
I didn't know you could zoom. That's cool.
And it looks like I could switch. Oh, dope. So there's... Okay, yeah, because this is the bottom and there's one at the top. Cool. You can switch to... Yeah, so this is the top one. Oh, you can see into the bridge. There we go.
You see me?
Yep. All right, yeah, so that's those cameras. And let's go ahead and get up here. All right, I guess we'll get into the co-pilot seat first. Whoa.
Sorry.
There you go.
I don't think there's anything specific to the co-pilot seat. It's just a pilot seat light.
Systems green.
You can fly the ship from the co-pilot seat.
Radar
But
temp.
you can't control doors, you can't shoot the guns.
What is radar temp?
I have no idea.
So yeah, I can fly the ship. All right. Oh, just collision alert. I guess maybe the C2 that was below us. Oh wow, so that snake thing. What would we call that? Augmented reality guide? I don't know, man.
Prediction indicator. I don't know.
Whoa, look how it looks like we're going up the roller coaster. Cool. I don't have my sticks connected, so I'm just doing keyboard and mouse right now, which is fine. This big ship is... But I can't fire here?
Not in that seat, no. I don't
Okay.
know why, but
So is that the only restriction?
you can't open and close the doors either.
That's odd. That seems more like a bug, not a feature.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, all right. That's pretty much it for this then. And then we'll hop into the pilot seat. All right, now what happens if you hop into the co-pilot seat right now?
Aegis combat assist.
I don't think I have any control.
Systems green.
Okay. And if I stop moving, can you take control?
Not yet. Nope. No control.
Okay. All right. But let's see what happens if I get out. You stay in.
I now have control.
I mean, that's okay. Let's see what happens if I get back in. I have control.
Instantly. Yeah.
Is this the first time this has worked like flawlessly?
I remember the Zeus was kind of buggy. Yeah.
I think this might be the first ship that we've done where that actually worked out perfectly, where the pilot has priority. And yeah, I mean that's intuitive as right there. That's really good. All right, so
fix the Zeus by now too.
I guess let's shoot the weapon, huh?
Let's.
Collision. I mean, how big is the collision alert on this ship? So we're 3K away.
You're right above Korea.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm far away from it. I mean, I guess for this ship, technically I'm close.
I guess not. When you target it, you're gonna have to aim at the pip. Otherwise
Okay.
you'll shoot under.
Friendly target.
Might still be just. Oh, there you go. You're in range.
Boom. What was that? About 7 seconds, maybe? Gone.
5. I'd say 5 once you got in range, because you were just out of range when you first
Oh.
started firing. It's a pretty short range weapon.
Okay.
But yeah, I was in an arena commander map and I popped an A2 that was coming towards me. 5 seconds. And then I somehow managed to hit a Saber Peregrine, and he popped within half a second.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
The racing variant of the Saber, you popped in a oh my god, here we go. We're gonna have a fucking Avenger 1 video of him flying around. I wonder if it's soft deathed it, or if it's like, oh, I guess I could target it. I can't target it, so it's dead. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold forward. I'm gonna hold forward, and we're gonna just see how long it takes to get to the SCM speed. (109 meters per second). We don't think that this thing is going to fly very well in atmosphere at all. Like, you might not even want to try it because you might not be able to get out of there. Wow, look how long it takes to turn this sucker around, boys. And I'm going to hold forward again, but this time we're going to hit our top speed at whatever that is. It's kind of hard to read that. Wow. I'm not complaining, but this thing is going nowhere slow.
I don't know if you're gonna make top speed before we hit the boundary.
Well, if you think about it, we're not moving that fast, so we probably have enough room. I bet we'll make it. 750. It looks like the top will be like 900-ish. 849. So 849, and it took us however long to get there.
849.
Yeah. Now let's see if I can return back to the simulation. This is probably going to be all she wrote for us. So I guess you were kind of right. Like, I wonder if I could have gotten past the point of no return there. And there goes all that round of boost. And we got 10 seconds. We're still not moving back in the same direction. Yeah, we're goners. We're goners. We're still not moving back in the same direction. Okay. You can hit your top speed, but you're probably not going to be able to turn back around in time before you die. So it's a death sentence. We're going to take a look at the outside. So we got the starboard side manned turrets here. These couple rear ones that don't really have a very good like viewpoint in the rear, but these are actually really good. Really good viewpoint there. Somewhere along here we have the docking collar. The docking collars. There it is. There's the docking collars. Wow, okay. This just looks so small. We got another point defense turret. I'm not going to be able to... Here's one of the remote turrets. I'm not going to be able to point out every single thing. Like I said, I don't want to keep this video too long. This is the cargo bay door. Interesting. Also, there's this paint job that's available that I think is new. I think it became available today. We have the gun here. This is the Idris K, if I recall correctly. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. This is the Idris K that has a laser, which, fun fact, I don't know if it's fun fact, but full disclosure, I didn't even know there was a laser variant until today. I'm not too into like these bigger ships. They're really cool and everything, but I'll never own one. Yeah, more. Look at all the point defense turrets. Man, let's go. There's the other docking collar. Can we get an outside view of the ship here? Idris P. This is the Idris P. I want to get one more look just to make sure people understand that there's like this like Jaws shark logo on the side, like a tiger shark, and that closes. Maybe I'll show it off again with it closed, but you get the idea. All right, let's head to look at the bridge from the outside. It's my first time being out here. This game is so cool, man. All right, these don't look functional, but they're probably like some sort of sensor arrays. I don't know, who cares, right? Yeah, Buzz mentioned earlier that some of the ship doesn't look up to date, which is whatever, it's fine. Happy to see something that we can actually play with in the verse. All the people who spent all this money on this ship can finally fly it. This is dope. Happy for you guys. What? Oh, this is one of those cameras that I wasn't able to get into. Dope. And then the back doesn't really have much here. I guess this is like the ready room, briefing room. Idris P is the patrol variant without the big gun. This is the Idris K. It is an add-on package to the Idris P. Okay, and it adds big laser and the option for a size 6 turret. Okay. Buzz knows more about it. He mentioned it earlier. We put it in the recording, but this is too much information for me to be able to retain in one go. There's the rear man turret. So almost all the turrets are manned except for, oh, here's that room. I saw this like light up earlier, but maybe, I don't know. Oh, okay. There it is. There it is. I wonder if they plan on letting us enter through here. Anybody know what this is for? Wow, that looks like it's unfinished. Is it missing something? I have live stream chat here because they ask good questions and can answer questions. Thought it was for docking? Because you have docking collars on the other sides too. I guess it's just another way to dock. And also, do you really want to dock and have everyone walk through the bridge? Is there a reason why you might only want bridge officers to dock and leave? Because I bet the underside is going to be too dark. It might be good enough. There might be not really much under here to even talk about. Okay, so we have, yeah, it's bright enough. I'm not going to waste time by rotating it, but yeah, so this is the MPUV room. And yes, you could dock there. That's in the middle of the ship. I know the camera's kind of distorted here. It looks like fish eye, but that's the middle of the ship. Basically, you can bring people in and out. There's that other camera. And then that, I mean, that's really it. So just a couple turrets, man turrets, some point defense turrets, VTOL thrusters, and that MPUV room. Yeah, and that's the exterior of this variant of the Idris.
The cannon, when it shoots, there's an interior part that spins, and then it kind of
in like right here.
Yeah, you see that cylinder on the main cannon, just behind the barrel. It actually spins and it cycles. It reciprocates.
Okay, are you on? Or can you shoot it? Oh, that. Okay, cool. Yeah.
See that barrel spinning from the inside too. If you're looking straight down the barrel. Excuse me.
Do it again. Nice. Dope. Yeah, so we're showing that off, and we can show off what the skin looks like with the door closed too, and same go. Wait, how do I? How am I gonna get in?
The ship from the outside is kind of weird.
Okay, I see ramp access.
See it? Yeah, that you have to go to that dot on the ground. And there's a floating button.
Is it not centered?
It's not centered. It's
okay.
near the right rear landing gear.
Wow. I don't understand why.
It's sort of floating there. It's really weird. There's no visual indication at all.
And then I also don't even know where the
tree.
Oh, it just opens up the rear cargo ramp. Yep. Okay. I still don't think I can't get up. You're gonna have to, I guess, pull.
It's gonna be a really hard ship to find a spot to land where you can.
Yeah, you got to be like perfectly flat. What's the progress on them making the ramps go until? Okay, you touched the ground that time. No. I saw smoke. Oh, but only half of it. But still, I mean, still good enough to get like every vehicle up on. Dude, like, wow. I've just now thought of that. Like, this is so wide that you can load 2 large vehicles at the same time. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna just kind of see what it's like to leave the planet. Again, sorry I'm not in the PU. I don't feel like dealing with it right now. I'm sure it's fine, but this isn't my ship. I prefer to be an arena commander, but I'm just kind of want to. Oh, you must have gotten to the pilot seat.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. Did you just get out? How do I have control now?
I'm flying it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No. Go ahead. Yeah, you can fly it. And now I'll just move the camera around. Yeah. So right now you're just VTOLing up. Can you put it in? Can you change the modes into a VTOL mode and have something articulate?
No, the VTOL engines do not articulate currently. I know they used to.
Oh, okay. Do they plan on bringing that back?
I don't know. I hope so.
At this point, the faster way for you to get out would just be to pitch up, right? Just go forward. But honestly, with the whatever gravity we have here, and we don't know what it is, I anticipate that it's light because, I mean, this is an FPS map, so I don't know why they put it on a big planet.
I'm at about a 40 to 45 45-degree angle right now, and I'm already hitting full speed.
Wow.
So this is not a difficult planet to leave.
Let us know in the comments below, like, what you guys are experiencing around with Hurston. I think is anything bigger than Hurston currently?
Crusader's the biggest planet.
Well, oh right, yeah, because you still have to leave the gravity of Crusader, huh? Okay, yeah, but on this planet, which either maybe there are no gravity modifiers or whatever, it was fine. This works like any other ship. There's no nuisance at all. But did you say you tried it in the PU?
I have not flown this in the PU yet, no.
Okay. Recording started. I see 140, so just a little over. Didn't even knock the gun off. Let's go. I'm not surprised. Can you go up higher and so you can go faster?
Kind of hits a terminal velocity.
Oh,
I'll try.
maybe.
We're at about 7.9 kilometers above the ground now.
Okay.
Should I try not to hit the weapon? Maybe try to belly flop it, or?
No. Let's try to do the weapon. Maybe we might knock it off and survive. Or maybe it might not even break off. Okay, so the atmosphere is slowing you down.
About 173, 4, 5 with boost. But I'm gonna probably run around boost before I hit ground. And it is slowing down as I get closer to the ground. Might make it before I run out of boost. 160, 58.
Wow.
I bet that front gun is
Indestructible.
invincible. Oh,
Wow.
I might.
Uh-oh.
end up- I can't.
This might be it.
Oh no, I've got enough.
Okay, they're cheating now. There's not even any thrusters up there. Maybe at some point what's the top hole?
What now?
What's the hole at the top?
That's the one I'm not sure about. I think it's a giant. I think on the Idris M, it's that giant missile turret.
Okay, I don't know why I didn't notice that when I was doing my exterior thing. I thought something wasn't loading in. Oh wow. Okay.
We are on our way down. Belly
Are you-
flopping it.
Okay. What speeds are you getting doing this?
Currently at 106. I'll hit boost when we get closer.
Okay.
Boosting.
Yeah, this should be a good boost.
30. 34. Actually, you saw
Nothing.
damage.
Okay. So you
I
saw
mean,
damage
I
flash,
saw-
but no permanent, like no,
Yeah.
nothing's red. Nothing's critical. Wow.